Okay, you were knocking like crazy, I thought you.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
Is it the night time?
A crisis, you say?
Better be night time.
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
No
What
antiseptics
type of
at all.
hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the
I didn't mean to
war,
be that
and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a
Run
solution.
across the city to find it.
In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
We must have something else
If
than clean
combined
alcohol.
correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have.
Then how did I have it?
Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons.
Okay.
Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way, then. Thank you, nurse.
Okay. See, every room's being used.
I cannot enter.
It's like they're being used. Alright, 70. Ooh, what is that? Use hacksaw, you say? Right. Cheap bottle of gin. See, gin could be used as an antiseptic. Not a problem. Right, we need to go downstairs for both of them. That's fine. I should have gone that way because both sets of stairs work. One of them is 20 meters away. Where is that? I wonder if I'll be able to store stuff in my room as well, rather than have to carry it all on my person, or whether that'll be a thing.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. It's 21 meters, so she did say about the narrow street. Yep, I see ya.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Oh! I mean, I've got to feed off them at least once to get some XP, haven't I? I did like when I first found people, I fed off them a lot. A lot. Drop anything? No. It's weird that you don't have to pick up the bodies, isn't it? Photography in a Wallace, Milton and Pippa forever. Fuck. Gives me all my stamina back as well. He's done. Okay. Every little helps. What is this? You're not shining, no? I know, but I didn't know what to do with it. It's like a church of some kind instead. Okay, it's just fire. That's fine. I was hoping there might be some shit lying about, you see. My whole plan originally was, but obviously the woman was at the door. So the plan was to come in and to go talk to everyone and get all the information. Where's that? Ooh. Forgot to use my claws. Right. saying spare me, evil queen. Okay, that's just the door that's locked. I can't get anywhere higher, can I? What was the point of this? Oh, maybe I could climb inside. I guess not. Right, we are still trying to get in the old morgue. Is this the morgue?
I cannot enter.
Confused. Did I just go right round the garden and then end up in the same place? I'm so confused. Let me look. Where am I? Okay, so it is round the back of this building. That's not a safe place to rest and craft, that's fine. See, because that thing's like 50 metres that way. Where is it going?
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters.
Hello, sir.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a
Who are
pleasure
you?
to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean?
Jesus.
You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
In India?
Are you afraid or uneasy being
Why would he be?
surrounded
He's a
by so
doctor.
many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All
All
gone.
gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
I mean, I assume he
Sir,
has respect.
As a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
We can't tame death. That's the point.
How did you get this job?
Death is death.
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Okay. So you know Milt.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
You knew of
When
me.
we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago.
Oh, shit.
You were missing, and she was looking for your body.
Of course.
She must be very relieved now.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies.
Make sure no one steals
Situation
them or
was
has
very
sex with them.
different when the main morgue was still open.
Why close
Why
them all?
close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Why
watch
do you
these
have
bodies?
to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
You're a
A
pawnbroker?
pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes
Who
here to
comes
trade?
here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe.
Depends what you get.
Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
You only have your weird stake on it.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Okay. Do you believe in
Since
life
you're not
after death?
afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For
Surprised you
our
don't believe in
time is
reincarnation?
short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Goodwill won't last.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man.
Wow.
But I like to think otherwise.
So strange. What have you
Please
got?
show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
It's a bit of things, I assume. Codeine. Wow. Opium. And an enigmatic formula. Well, I'll take it, because I can analyse it. I don't know if I want opium or codeine at the moment.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and
Yes, I
then
shall see you again, my friend.
I'm managing a train terminal.
Wheel!
Good evening, Doctor.
I really need
I
to go
believe
to the
we're
mall
going
and
to
get
be
that.
working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Personal questions? Nothing? Life in London. Tell me about
Please, could
yourself.
you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you
What
choose that
made you
career?
choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
A lot of games, they have that. You know, you don't give you the line. You know, so I'll keep reading it out by mistake, forgetting.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
True that.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Can be.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need my help?
Do you need help with anything
Sorry.
in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want
shall
me to
find
play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
No. Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Just make sure. Right. Let's go to the morgue. Let's actually go there this time. Oh no, there was a box next to you. I was allowed to touch.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Let me touch this fucking box.
amaze me how
Oh.
It's locked, all
the
right.
dead.
I wonder. Am I supposed to pick his pocket? Steal his personal key? I do not know. Right, it's got 40 meters. See this? Little one where it's like, there's something to talk to here. But it wasn't this side of the building, I have to go in the back. she did give me a key too, but can't be this door because obviously this one doesn't. Oh no, I didn't try this one, did I? Because there was the men in the courtyard, so of course I had people to kill. I have to keep the district healthy. I do want to eat people. Or maybe I could eat vampires instead. You know, it would be much better for me, wouldn't it? There's no need for vampire sensors here. I was just seeing if I can unlock it from this side, but it's doing a whole loading screen, so I might not be able to get in now. Imagine that. It should stay open if I open the other door. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I just thought I'd have to do unlock, so then it'd be unlocked from the inside. My fault. If I can make this brighter. The fool. Much better. Right, so that's just the same door, that's fine. I don't know what floor. Oh, okay. It's got 5 meters above me, 45 and then 14. Can I get some bits now? You'd think this shit with the stethoscopes and stuff I'd be able to like pick up. Is that money in the corner? Is that shillings? It is. Right. I have to keep an eye on what's...
It's locked, all right.
Of course it is. Can I do the vampire sensors now? So you can't do the vampire sensors on them till I get some info or what it'll cost.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Okay, that was weird. As I came up the stairs, I should really go for the first door. Oh, hello.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers.
Anything else?
As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Okay.
I cannot enter.
Alright, chill out. Nope. So this room next. There's a big thing. Bottles of alcohol,
Key
always
will
good.
surely grant me access to the basement.
Because I see little books and stuff, and I'm thinking, is that something, you know?
It's locked.
I know, but I can hear a guy screaming. I have the higher ground! Drop something. You drop something. So these doors are locked, which is fine. There's the door here. Lost door. So we can go to the basement though, so that's something. Where are you pointing? 49 meters that way. 68 that way, so that's fine. But we do have an upper floor, so let's do that before we go to the basement. Not that one. What about this? Felt like someone was moving there and they weren't, obviously. I can hear knocks, you say? Actually, downstairs was also this way. Where'd you go, bitch? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I know you might have gone down there, but what if you didn't? What if you didn't? Not see him anywhere. Okay, let's go straight for the basement. It's the growls from either side.
These scanners feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Fuck! Always with the jumping. Woof! Does seem like my hands are much stronger than that. I suppose you can't do it as many times as you want. You dropped something, babe. I see him over there. I wasn't done in here. Nothing there. Well, this is new.
It's locked.
This is new. This is new, buddy. New citizen thing is available. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's great. Displayed here, categorized by districts. Okay, so this is the hospital. What have we got here? That's Dr. Strickland. He's got something with someone else. Okay. This is so helpful. Doesn't have this though, does it? Decedent? Never heard it said like that. Samuel Connor, Caucasoid. Another one. Male 39, don't know where you live, fisherman, natural, fast progressing pneumonia by virus induced pulmonary constellation Spanish influenza. Dr. Corrigan, Tippett, Nurse Gwendolyn.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report.
You've just conjured a new op-type weapon. Equip it. Directly absorb.
Better look into this.
So helpful. You say equip it. I don't know how to equip these things. You're not exactly being helpful. That was my shadow. Ooh. Scary, scary. Is that a morgue? What are you saying? 22 meters that way. Nice. Have you got anything? Something shiny, but I guess it's not. Just make sure it's all the same way. Did I go through here? I feel like I did, but did I? That's the thing, am I backtracking on the same old steps? Okay, that's where we came down. Just that we didn't go along here, but they don't seem to open anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Sure. Because obviously I came out I don't know where I came out actually, I might have come out there. I want your superior blood! I want to move. Too. I want to know who the other guy is. Who are you, little shadow monster? Where is he? I jumped around him. I suppose I ran out of stamina and it wouldn't let me. Shadow monster appeared, Gol. Move! Tried moving, it wouldn't let.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger.
Obviously.
To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Okay, got nothing. I want to see if there's anything upstairs. Oh, okay. Both sides blocked? Right. And obviously that's how I need to fight. Jump through. You know? Okay. What are these doors? No? Craft the treatment for fatigue. Right. Yes. Fatigue. Can I analyze these here? Yes, I can. Okay. Fatigue. Let's make it. What else we got? Anemia, sepsis, pneumonia, bronchitis, cold. Right. It's like 2 of them, 8 of them. You need 8 of them, you haven't got any. 15 of them. Wow. Wow. Okay. What is this? Light blood serum regenerates 60 points instantly. Light regeneration serum. Good to know. You hear that creaking? I can't even infuse myself with anything more. I would have liked to have taken a nice nibble on him, but with the other guy there, it was very difficult. I need your blood so badly. No more blood. Alright, we got a little bit. It's not covered in blood. It's when you hear the door shut and you're like, is that the right one? I'm sitting here drinking Diet Coke. I hate Diet Coke. I normally get Pepsi or Pepsi Max rather than... I love Coca-Cola, it's just so fun. Diet Coke though, ugh. Right, she needs that, which is fine. What is this? Stop doing that. To cope with the epidemic, bring the medicine. Yeah, I'm doing that, but why is it saying put in there? Because isn't it there? Oh, yeah, that'd be helpful. Okay. Probably just tell me that's another way I can leave the room. Okay. 36 meters. That's Dorothy, okay. Hey, you are, my dear.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
Wrong
I
woman.
don't think we've been introduced yet.
We haven't, darling.
My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Is it a euphemism or just the truth? How's the situation
How would you
here,
describe
darling?
the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Spanish flu
Nurse
won't last forever,
Hawkins,
darling.
the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
Just
I
manage
wish I
it.
could believe you. But what if this epidemic
I
was
almost lost
worse?
it in my bar.
What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Why would nobody be spared? You've
How
been a
long
nurse for how
have you
long?
been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
Alright, woman.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins. Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
People need hope.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
I'm not looking for a pep talk.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
I didn't think it was. Did I not ask how's the situation? I thought I
How
did.
would you describe the situation?
It's serious.
I did. It's because it's still said get a grip. Okay, nothing for you.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
It's just woman.
Benefit of the doubt. Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay. Disease, decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient behind Dorothy. Yep.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I was going to help him,
How
and then
can
you
I
started
help
speaking.
your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Sure.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's
For the
all
NHS?
that matters.
Are you
Are
that
you
rich?
really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Cool.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Oh.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you.
for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering
She had
the
your accent.
urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
I will take the money right from her. Might keep it for myself, but that's fine.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening.
Come on, Ledo.
I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose
He's
that
been
this
bare.
pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at
Oh,
least
mother
tell me your
God.
name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Well, we need to talk about something.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see.
Oh, okay then.
Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Has he had his heart broken?
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Is your mother
bothering
bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Pembroke
You're in good
Hospital
hands.
may look unorthodox, but rest assured, you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Tell me about
Tell me
yourself.
about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Jesus. How do I do that? You give me that.
Do you
I
need
could
any
do it.
help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Give the medicine.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Do we not want to heal him?
I have to go now, sir.
Maybe
But
they need,
don't
like, you can get
hesitate
money out
to
of them or
contact
something.
me if you need any help.
Obviously, there's more information to be had.
Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Okay, not
Goodbye,
right now.
Mrs. Goswick.
Oh, maybe it's... Hang on, sorry.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
I have other concerns right now, Doctor. But I'm fine, thank you.
Right, let's go
Goodbye,
find
Mrs.
that
Goswick.
bloody bitch who took money. We've given what he needed.
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
You want to talk?
Good evening, sir.
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see.
What is he?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me
Tell
about
me
yourself.
about yourself, Miss.
I'm just a regular guy.
I was more curious about...
I'm a carpenter. And a good one, too.
Yes.
Tell me about the doctors who are
It's more
arguing
important.
about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with...
Are you sat...
Well, it's...
I won't lie.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable.
In other circumstances, you would be... Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
I can mesmerise him, but what would I want to do there except take him into the back room and eat him?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
Don't really want to
I'll
do
see
that.
you later.
Oh, hang on, sorry.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
I think I did the one side and not the other, but I could be wrong. Yeah, you need hints.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Who's he talking to?
Will this shift never end?
Good evening, sir.
Are you talking?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell
Tell
me.
me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because
She
he
doesn't
is a
get fired?
proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
What happened?
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
You don't have to worry about me, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Level 4. Let me see what this dude over here. Only because I can
Good evening,
mesmerise
Mr.
them.
Fiddick.
Let's see
Good
what
evening,
happens.
Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's just basically following me, I think. I don't want him to actually follow me, though. That was a mistake. How do I put him back? Release. It was just a test. It was just a test, my good man. I'm kind of stuck behind it, though. Okay. Right. Citizen's Blood will provide you with a massive XP boost. Okay. Oh, hello. He's just a sign. Hospital's basically shot. So I got his name. Oh, yes. Dorothy, as usual.
I cannot enter.
Alright, calm down. Let's bring back the wallet to its owner. I'd love to know who the wallet belongs to. Is that daft cow? There she is. What room are you in, woman? You need a good slap. Charging people. Charging people.
It's locked, all right.
Of course. Oi, bitch.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Doc.
Huh. It was Aerie, wasn't it? It was Aerie was charging people. Saves bed for patients who can pay.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine.
Nothing yet. Okay,
Goodbye,
we'll work on
Miss
that.
Hawkins.
We'll work on that. I wanted to go straight to it and fucking get it, but biggest nut. The fuck? The fuck? I saw this blood on the floor. Someone died. I'm so. Ooh. Right, where's this one? 25 meters that way. Upstairs as well. Where are the stairs? Where are the stairs? Excuse me, Miss Vampyr. I haven't talked to
Good
you.
evening,
What's your
sir.
name?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No.
I'm Dr. Reed.
You guessed right, Doctor.
Oh.
German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
I assume because that's your name, darling.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do...
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you
It's the pain, sir.
Okay.
who is treating you?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me.
You don't seem
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you.
Morphine,
It's like
probably.
the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Dude, out back had, Yep. I was just thinking. About
How
Miss
close are you
Howcroft.
to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty.
Well, that's nice.
A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful.
Cheers, that.
Living proof that there's hope for me.
You let
So
her
do
bite
you let
you?
her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another
Right now,
good
she's doing
reason
it.
for me to stay here, Doctor.
Okay.
Where were you
Serve for long.
stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk.
No offense.
Alright.
I was pushing.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir.
Okay.
No.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Tempted to take it outside and eat, yeah, but it's okay.
Every street corner.
Well, there's the dude
Good
we
evening,
found,
Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you
Can I
mean?
have a
I
taste?
was
I'm
not
so
myself
weak.
in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you,
I need to go out into the
You
streets to
remained
actually eat some
perfectly
people.
nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps.
And not the hospital
But
stuff.
who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Your life in London, darling.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Makes sense.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
She's not a vampire.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The wet boot
Leads up
boys
the
are
East-
very
West-
nervous
East
since they
End.
lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
I killed him.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Makes sense. So it's based on
Do
basically
you know
how
Tom
who I eat.
Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Corruption.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Despair?
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Okay.
How
Do
did you
this and
end
say
up
you're a
in...
doctor.
I had received...
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Oh,
We'll talk again later.
I did it again. I keep forgetting to do the other
Hello
side.
again,
Sorry about that.
What do
Well,
you
you're a
do for a
priest.
living?
I manage a night asylum for the poor.
You a
Are you
priest?
a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Oh my god, he could be lying about everything.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say.
If you had faith in it.
Not mine, anyway.
You fucking moron.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones.
A hint.
I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you
How
feel?
do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel... empty.
You're still
You're in
sitting
good
up.
hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you,
Where
sir.
can I drink some
I
blood?
believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
I think that's it.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
We'll talk again later. Right. Ah, hello.
It's locked.
11 metres and above me, so we need to go up the stairs, and I don't know where the stairs are. See, that's outside, so it's not that. There's the stairs. Oh, hang on. Do not cough and bogler. I will see you again, Miss Sang. You might have some information for me. 20 metres this way. Could be the middle room. Dr. Swansea's office, yes.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
It is in fact marked. Dude, I'm gonna need some blood. Can you help me
Is it
out?
not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr.
Stimulating.
Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization.
True that.
Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
I'm a living
There is an
paradox.
absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
We need each
I'm
other.
not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan.
Of course you do.
Something that will require all your newfound skills.
I don't even know whose wallet I've got.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling.
Depends what she
And
needs.
until I come to understand what has happened to me, I
She needs a
require
good seeing to.
discretion.
I'm kidding.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit.
And then maybe the person
Her
who's bothering
ladyship
her.
is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Surprised she's out there.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Alright, cool. Anything in your office I can take while I'm here? Yep. I'll take whatever
Do you need
got.
something, Jonathan?
No, not really.
I have to.
Then ask her.
The man we pursued.
He was a Skald, technically speaking.
Where do spells come from?
How do Skulls come into existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
I mean,
Just for clarity, what difference is
You still
there
have your
between
mind?
yourself and a Skull?
A Skull is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
okay. That'll do for now.
We'll see each other again soon.
1,500 points, which is doing decently well. Do need blood desperately, though. What are you saying? 38 meters down. But let's have a look around. It's probably back to his office as well, isn't it? Nothing in here that's pickupable. There's some. I mean, if they've got medical files and shit, I'm gonna want them, aren't they? I'm gonna want them all, darling.
I cannot enter.
Is this my... No, that's not my room. This is my room. Alright, we don't need to do that right now, even though we are quite weak. Go outside. See what the lovely lady wants. She's the hospital benefactor, after all. Wouldn't mind trying out the 3rd floor as well. Outside by the tents, he said. How do I know where the wallet goes? Let's go speak to the good lady. Impossibly delicate. That's what we're looking for. I will talk to you eventually again.
The flu
My-
took my
oh,
dear
I'm
wife,
gone.
Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Is this our vampire lady in the beginning?
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
Doesn't sound quite like a lady.
Now do
You
me a
taking the little
kindness
drinks?
and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Turn your face. I
Your
need to see you
words
the
are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
The little drink. Teach me the little drink.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Why would you require my
You
help?
seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp... The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate? He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Okay. I have questions
Pardon my
about
boldness,
vampires.
your ladyship.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you...
All right.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion.
Is there a reason you haven't drank from their
I've made a
throats?
first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy.
Eat them.
I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates.
Who you've killed.
My
Or when you've
visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I knew it.
Is it true?
You've been feeding on them.
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Well, come on, bitch! Well, I need blood
You
too.
are aware that I too know the thirst for the scarlet nectar.
What a way to
In
swallow.
all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose.
Someone's gonna die.
Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll
Does she
meet
know
that
that you're a
woman
vampire?
now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
All right. I still don't know. Fucking
It's so
wallet that
lucky
is.
to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York.
Gwyneth.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
Where is Harriet? Pippa. Who's in it? So many of them. Thelma. Okay, yeah, she's fine. Sean. Where is that? Unknown. Who are you? Ah. Hello, my dear.
What? What is
Oh,
this?
you're the one who knows
Who
the
are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern.
Are you blind?
Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
I'm clearly old enough.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here.
70 years.
You picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet
She didn't have
Jones.
info, Adita.
Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Jesus.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off, they are.
I think you've got money.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigan's, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time,
So
Miss
helpful.
Jones. You've given me something to go on.
No,
See you on the next round.
Someone's getting a jump. Don't know who. No! Oh, it did open it. Wasn't sure if it did, because it's so close to the bed.
The
Oh.
patients and staff might know something.
Yes,
I'll
they
start my investigation with
So
them.
many deaths. And what of my
Thought I saw
own?
something shine then. Right, 39 meters. One is downstairs. Like, in the base? I don't know. Let's go for this. Not you. 6 meters. This is just saying outside the walls. Alright. I think that might be the wallet one, so I'll go do that.
What must I do? What must I do? This isn't even my neighborhood.
Thought I could eavesdrop on him.
Don't worry, we're safe.
You alright, dude?
Please. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital.
Was he
Please,
brought into the
calm
hospital?
down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but...
You got lost?
Well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital.
You're here now.
We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Understandable.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital.
To the left, to the right.
I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
Makes sense.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is... nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
No thanks, sir. Unless you're able to get...
I have all the information I need for now. If I find any...
Thank you, Doc.
Okay. Don't know whether he went like somewhere down here to the sewers. I went over here, because over here there's that dude over there. I can hear him talking to like a kid or something.
Don't worry, we're safe.
It's a mobster. I ain't got no key for this. Can I not? I should be able to fast travel like.
Relax. Don't worry, we're safe.
I'm doing it, so why aren't you giving me the information?
We're safe. Don't worry, we're safe.
It's saying the same thing. It's not giving me an option. How do I fucking get through there?
Relax.
I'm here, you fucking twat. I'd like to get to you, and I don't know how. And obviously I can see her, that's where she is. Yes, I'd love to. He's a fucking mobster, what's he doing out here?
Don't worry, we're safe.
Maybe a way down there. Just trying to think, I came in by going along the bottom earlier, didn't I? So maybe that's the way to go. It was run. Oh, this is going to a different district. Can I go right? I wouldn't mind eating someone. Anyone alive? No. You see, I was trying to go along the bottom. I figured I'm clearly not good enough to leave the fucking hospital yet. I killed more than that last time. Where'd you go back to? Okay.
What can you tell me about the strange...
Minis. You're outside now. But I can't get to her. I can't get to her unless I can get through that gate. And I don't see a way through the gate. Right, let's have a look for this guy saying his mate went to the canal. Yeah, you told me that. I looked for Dorothy Crane. Look. There she is.
Don't worry, we're safe.
Not getting any new information. Nothing. Fucking where's your little man gone?
It's locked, all right.
Of course it's locked. That's it. That's deer earlier. Right, he said his mates had gone towards the canal, so I assumed along here, but obviously not. This is the wrong place again. Right. See, that's the woman down there. I can't get to her. Can't get to her. So let's find Gwyneth Brannan. Milton. Thomas. Sean. Where is she? Is she upstairs? Maybe she's upstairs. What are you? Harriet Jones. They might be pointing down, in fact. They're both pointing down now. Alright, let's check these cabinets anyway. We got shit we gotta make. Worthwhile, that one, eh?
It's locked.
Oh, they're all fucking locked. These doors for me, and it's like, nope. So that one's okay. Let me try that. Oh. Codeine. Codeine's good. Mm-hmm. Hello. Oh, you bitch. Get out of stamina. Get out of the way. Fuck's sake, I tried to claw him, nothing happened. Claw him? Get out of blood too. Claw him. Come on, it. Fuck's sake. Shut your blood. Hello. One of them still says below, which I assume is just down on the waterfront, but as I can't get down there, there's got to be a way. Obviously, there's got to be a way for me to, like, lock up there or whatnot, but I don't know how. It's not giving me any choice. I assume that would just go to the normal street if I continue on this way, but yes. Let's run back this way. That's the way you went, and that's when you went right around the building. Oh yeah, there's nothing to do up there. That's what I was hoping for, like, to get down to him at the sewers. Where the fuck did I come from then? Must have been this way and then left. But hello. You're shiny, yes you are. Y9. I don't know what you use that for. I've heard of it. Can't remember. Right, hospital. 56 metres. Let's find that one.
A lot of my own life.
Excuse me. It's just the one telling me to go out the gate, basically. See? There's the other one saying down there. So where's that one go? Well, you got to make up your mind. I really don't know how to get down here. It's like eavesdrop, but you don't let me eavesdrop, do you? Look, activate your senses. Especially the heart will emit a distinctive glow. Looking at the citizen, unlock a special interaction. Look for Dorothy Crane.
Don't worry.
That's her right there.
No one is here. Relax.
Nothing new is happening.
Don't worry. We're safe.
Is there a way to get out my gun? I know, but how do I get out my gun? Inventory. How do I use these? I still don't know. Fuck's sake. It's so stupid. You have a gun, but it doesn't show you how to use it.
Don't worry. We're safe. No one is here. Relax.
Not very helpful, are you? Alright, I'm gonna leave it there and gonna try and figure out how the fuck to do this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Already gone over the hour.